y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome to my basement for season 1, episode 5 of the series Deadwood, streaming now on HBOMax. And yesterday, summer came to Pacific Northwest. We went from like 65 to 85, 90. It's been warm, so being down here in the basement is actually kind of comfortable. I didn't have to wear gloves today. I'm so excited. But okay, what I'm not excited about is, okay, so Bill is dead now? Already? Like, I thought it might have come like later down season 1 finale, maybe mid-season, but not episode 4. What the hell? I played poker before. I lived in Vegas. I have heard of the dead man's hand. I just couldn't remember which person it belonged to, because it seems like so many of those Western outlaw guys were all killed playing poker. So that seemed to be the way to go. But Bill's dead. Jane is gonna lose her shit. I don't know what's gonna happen. What's Jane gonna do? Because she only went to Deadwood for Bill. So now what's she gonna do? I don't know. And Seth. Okay. So a scene I thought was interesting in the last episode was when Bill and Seth are on the roof of the hardware store just talking. Seth says, "You need to go get some rest." And they're looking over the street. And he's like, "I've got her." And Bill's like, "Yeah, I think you do." And I was like, interesting. What does like subtext would mean? Like, he's going to watch the street. He's going to make sure things are safe and good. But they didn't end up being. Bill died the next day. Oh, is Seth going to carry that with him? I don't know. But that little interchange I found very intriguing. But this next episode, the trial of Jack McCall, I gave it a little squinty eye, only because this is the lawless town. Now, where Seth was leaving his post as sheriff, there was the guy who stole the horse, and people come and strung him up and hung him like that in a nanosecond, and Seth helped. So the fact that now they're in this lawless town and they're actually going to hold a trial when there was plenty of witnesses saw that went down. Why are they having a trial? I don't know. So I guess I'll just have to watch it and find out. So I'm so glad that you are here with me. I do have the big cozy blanket, although I don't need it for warmth. So who knows if I'll need it today. I've got some beverages, liquid. I'm staying hydrated because it's been sweaty. It's been sweaty around here. But I am so glad that you are with me. And I say, let's just get to it. Oh. Yeah, that was the more things that made me go, Bill gets shot, slumps over. Everybody leaves and chases after Jack. Like, nobody paused to say, "Bill, are you for sure dead? Are you just wounded? What should we do?" They just boom. That was did that happen? Or was that just the stage direction? Which made no sense to me whatsoever. They just left him all on his own. How sad was that?
Anyone may join the jurors' line. Only those admitted to the bar may join the line of candidates for officers of the court.
Ooh. Oh, look at all those lawyers there. Interesting.
I don't know what's become of the woman who was Mr. Hickok's friend.
Probably drunk over his murder.
Yes, well, there's a child to be considered.
Oh, so Jane just kind of left the little girl in Alma's care. Interesting.
I don't see your medicine.
No, I broke the bottle.
All right.
No.
I don't know if this is the time for you to stop taking this laudanum, Mrs. Garrett.
And Alma had an all-black dress at the ready in her trunk of clothes.
25 cents a tub.
This is terrible.
Less than 1 day.
No law against me selling these, mister.
No law either against me breaking your fucking jaw. You don't quit it.
Burn it. Oh, yeah.
How's business?
Struggling to get our craps concept off the ground.
That's the way with any new idea. Takes the hoopla heads time to adjust. Sometimes I wish we could just hit them over the head, rob them, and throw their bodies in the creek.
And that would be a one-and-done usage.
I just seen Miss Garrett.
I've got a proxy for her to sign.
You ought to go ahead and get that done so she can go ahead and leave camp.
Anything else on your schedule I'm behind on?
Are you Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
I'm Alma Garrett. Later, when Mr. Hickok spoke so highly of Mr. Bullock, I imagined it was you.
Was that a little ember I saw spark?
Mr. Bullock has authority to act in my behalf on all matters relating to the claim.
I see.
In case you couldn't, I thought I'd tell you.
Is he dead or alive?
He's sick.
Oh, yeah. And then we had Andy and this weird, mysterious illness he brought with him.
Number 8's relocating. Bundle him up and take him to the hills.
Complications with the widow, Al. She's give her proxy to that hardware fella.
Hickok breaks my balls from the afterlife.
Now, I need guidance in certain matters, but I don't know who stands for him.
What are you trying to find out?
For example, I thought, how firm a foundation?
For the hymn. That is a good choice, Reverend.
12 and 13, I think.
Are we open for business?
I think Bullock's been doing a lot of business that morning. He needs to go shoot something or go slap something.
I know you. You think they know me in New York City by now?
If you wasn't tied up, I'd kill you.
I'm asking you if what happened in that saloon was vengeance of a family member.
No, it was petty stupidness. This is...
You all right?
No! No! No!
Yeah. Room 8 left.
Born by angels?
Put the man in room 8 front of your mind.
I have no vaccine for the sickness the man in room 8 didn't have. If you want to remedy the epidemic that you have no reason to believe will break out, I would send somebody there right away.
So what did Andy bring with him?
Yes, sir. Come here. Get this out of here.
You have been tested, Al Swearingen, and your deepest purposes proved. There's gold on the woman's claim. Thorough as I fleeced the fool she married, I will fleece his widow, too. I'll throw Farnham a token thief. Why should I reward E.B.?
For I, an honest puck. What's up, Mr. Little Soliloquy there?
Now, we're many of us minors, but this is no claim dispute.
Christmas. We'll be here till fucking Christmas.
Why'd you kill Hickok, Mr. McCall?
He murdered my brother in Kansas.
Murdered your brother in Kansas. Thank you, son.
The defense rests. Was that it?
When did Hickok murder your brother?
In Kansas, Abilene.
I said when.
I don't recall the exact year when they was both in Abilene.
Bullet to kill Hickok is in my wrist. Any chance I could testify? I do appreciate it if I'd be on the record. Sort of $50 in for you.
Oh, Jesus.
I've been telling the truth.
Yeah. Why? Why? It's such a sham. Why?
I saw the Vipers in the big nest in Washington. They were taking us in the camp for acting like we could set our own laws up, our organizations. Isn't there a simpler way of not pissing off the big Vipers?
I think Al thinks way too much.
The McCall killed Hickok is not in dispute. He says he was taking revenge that Hickok murdered his brother. If you believe what he says to be true, custom dictates that you excuse him.
Custom? Custom?
The jury will now retire to the whores' rooms and begin their deliberations.
That's what they call it? Jeez.
Strike me dead.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no.
May I confide?
Certainly.
I've never been laid in Nebraska.
We all of us sometimes embellish.
I feel unburdened.
Happy to help.
Look at the lady.
Where's Joni going?
It's quiet. I thought I'd see Hickok buried.
Oh, they buried him with his gun. Oh. So do you think a coffin maker goes to Deadwood knowing they're going to need coffins? Or is there somebody who was a miner who went, I'm not making anything mining, but I could sure make a fuck ton making coffins? One of those jobs you don't think about when you're creating a society.
What's the verdict?
Innocent?
The defendant is free.
For now. What was the point? Who's killing Jack? Who's just going to take Jack out in the middle of the night?
Mr. Hickok will lie beside two brothers. One he likely killed, the other he killed for certain, and he's been killed now in turn.
So because there's no law, there's no jail, they just can't stick Jack in. Why? I don't know. I'm working too hard to make sense of it. Oh, Jane did make it.
They turned him loose.
McCall?
They turned him loose.
So I just realized Seth and Saul have been there, what, 3, 4, 5 days? And they've already been a part of 3 funerals.
You buy me a drink, I'll make my mark.
Stick around camp, Jack. I'll make mine for you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Means there's a horse for you outside. You want to get him before somebody murders you. Who gives a fuck about right and wrong? Or I do. Run for your fucking life.
Yeah, Jack was stupid enough to think he could hang around after what happened. What the hell? Well, I guess we realized he wasn't that smart.
Jack McCall runs from no man.
Okay. Okay.
It's me, mister. Back with water.
I think Andy's dead. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look so good.
Are you dead?
Mm-hmm. Don't touch him. Oh.
Yeah.
He's still around?
There you are. Saw the widow's husband in the creek. Unless they're keeping more than one body cool for shipping back east. Tethered, wrapped up, and floating like a lure for some huge fucking fish.
What's wrong with the Reverend? What's wrong with the Reverend?
He looked pale to me. What if he was? What is my part and your part? What part of my part is your part?
I don't know.
What don't you know? If he was pale or not?
What you're supposed to do.
I'm not supposed to do anything. Let's agree to that. If I kill the droop-eyed son of a bitch and my part's getting hanged for it, good luck with the fucking store. Can I impose on you to pack a bag for me to cut down on the cocksucker's head start?
Be ready for you when you ride out.
We knew Seth was gonna go after him. We knew Seth was gonna go. I think some people have triggers of when they see bits in story that make them go, Me is injustice. When I see injustice is being done, when the bad guy doesn't get his comeuppance, it irks me to no end. And so seeing Jack walk, and knowing that it was just technicalities and personal opinions and not based on just moral decency. So Seth going after him, surprised, not surprised at all. What ramifications will come of it, we shall see. Trixie working with Alma. I'm intrigued by that. I'm not sure why. I'm hoping that they can pair up and stick it to Al, because that would be great. And it appears as if there's going to be some terrible plague sweeping Deadwood, and we know how well people deal with plagues now, don't we? Because that just looks horrendous. And Jane is just gonna, I guess, take on the plague and bring it to everybody else in Deadwood. Jeez. Oh, and the doctor. Okay, so also the doctor bit intrigues me as well because healthcare, yes, we've grown leaps and bounds, but also it's just, wow. Wow, no wonder people had short life expectancies. Wow. It's interesting, yet it's also terrifying, but it's also, I think, fascinating to see how far or how not far we have come as a society since these times. I'm still ruminating because there was lots of little bitty nuancy things here and there showing where the line's drawn between people and their sides, and Evie's little soliloquy coming out of nowhere. I was seriously having Midsummer Night Dreams kind of visions listening to go on. I'm going to have to ruminate for this one for a while, but thank you for being here with me on this adventure. I do so much appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate a subscribe so you know when the next video of Deadwood will drop, as well as all the other shows that I've been watching, because it's fun having you on those adventures with me. So thank you again. Take care of yourself. Again, it's been hot, people. Hydrate, rest, keep your body nourished, eat something. Do not fall prey to that heat stroke because I witnessed it today and it is frightening. And I want you to take care of yourself so you can come back and see me. Thanks again, and until next time, y'all.